For Melanie Fiona, my name is Latanya Adams.
Hi, Latanya.
How you doing today?
Great, thank you. How are you?
Awesome. You're phenomenal up there.
Thank you very much.
I wanted to know who inspired you. Your songs are they hit the heart.
Thank you.
And you sound great. So I want to know who actually inspired you to sing, and as well as your titles to all your songs.
Thank you. Yeah. Inspiration for me, I think, came from my parents. Very, very musical people. I mean, although never professional musicians, my dad plays guitar, played in a band. I used to watch him rehearse and gig on the weekends, and my mom just would sing with Barbra Streisand, Whitney Houston, and grew up in a house really where they listened to soul music other than our traditional culture, which is West Indian. We listened to soul music, Sam Cooke and Nat King Cole and Patsy Cline, the Drifters. So from a little girl, I loved soul music. And I think there was something in me that hit me in feeling when people sang with emotion. And so for me, that's really what I wanted people to feel from my music. And titles-wise and song-wise, I collaborated with an amazing producer and songwriter by the name of Andrea Martin, who has written for all of the Little Face artists, SWV, En Vogue, Monica, Leona Lewis, anybody name it. And her and I collaborated really we worked on this album to make songs.
Rock edge to her R&B type music?
Oh, there you go. I love a lot of different types of music. And I've always loved rock music. I'm not really into like heavy metal, but I've always liked soft rock. Like I've always listened to Aerosmith and Maroon 5 and artists in that vein. And I sing R&B. Because that's just what came natural. I don't know. As a black girl, normally if you're gonna sing, that's the style of music that you sing, R&B. It just feels natural. You know what I mean?
Same light that they felt in it the day that they bought it and listened to it. I want it to be an album that they can feel good about. It ranges through so many different emotions that at the end of it, I want people to feel refreshed. I want them to feel rejuvenated. I want them to feel strong. And I just want it to be something that they feel that they can share and enjoy for a really, really long time. And can always expect from me as an artist that they'll support the music because they believe in me as an artist and they believe that I'll always give the music that they'll enjoy. Thank you.
I appreciate these folks. I'm just knocking these questions out. That's a good look. Okay, so next question. Well, I appreciate this audience. That's good stuff. Now I just gotta find my way too. Kanisha, there we go.
Hello. I have a question for Jon Bibb. Having a live stream, has that increased your fan base, and how is that creativity helping you, I guess, expand your fan base, if it has?
Various functions, including studio sessions, writing sessions, and performances. I think it has helped to, I won't say it has expanded my fan base, but what I will say is it has made my fan base more educated about me and who I am as an artist. I think they've learned a great deal more about where these songs come from and the place in my mind and heart where I create.
That brother's a tenured artist right there, you know, has a few different projects out. If everybody will please respect the mic, All right. So this sister, who had her hand up, who's your question for?
My question is for Lydia Caesar.
Give me this mic.
I asked this question earlier to Jon, but I want to address it to Lydia now because you mentioned that, I believe you said your mom or your dad is a preacher. Yes. I just wanted to know if you have any struggle with singing in a more secular genre. Do you struggle with that?
I do not personally struggle, but it is a struggle. I don't know if you know what I mean. And that's where the song "Daughter of a Preacher" came from, actually. Not just that question, but just my life in general. People always feeling like they have a right to tell me what I should do, where I should go, what I should sing. And I'm gonna make something very clear. I'm a Christian, and I'll go on record saying that it's not because of something I was born into, or I choose to serve Christ on my own. I'm a grown woman, and my music will never go against that. So, but a lot of times people in the church will be like, where's Jesus? I don't hear Jesus in your lyrics, so you're like damned to hell. Which is crazy to me, because the Bible, you know, God is love. There's so many other things that the Bible speaks of, marriage and relationships, and so why can't I sing about those things and that not be gospel? You know what I mean? And I have accepted that for myself. There's just a lot of people who, unfortunately, you know, the old school people, a lot of them in church won't ever understand that. But what's most important to me is that I'm right with God. And if I'm right with Him, then I think I'm okay.
And I should say that question too. I know.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
You hit it. You said it succinctly. And you know, the definition of gospel is good news. So all the songs that we write, I think the body of work speaks to that definition. Good news. Our music is about the good news of living, loving, and growing. I think that's the common thread across all of what we're doing.
Y'all better do y'all thing. That's what I'm talking about.
You gonna start a group up here.
Right.